5 holiday e-commerce tips and how to grow a Shopify store. I'm going to go into my top 5 tips this holiday season to help you boost your sales and also give you the confidence as an e-commerce store owner to take it to the next level. My first tip is don't be frugal. Marketing and advertising is an investment for your business, and you should be very critical about investing as much as you can during the holiday season because you can get the maximum return this holiday season. So think about your investment into advertising as being a positive investment, even though you could have a negative return on advertising because sometimes your ads just don't work, but you can have a positive return such as SEO appreciates over time and continues to grow like an asset. Treat your marketing budget like a retirement fund. You want to be very critical about what you do, measure and find out why things aren't working, and repeat and optimize based off of the results. Measurement is the most important thing, and I cannot tell you how many businesses we see fail because they're either not measuring or they're not ready to take the risk in investing in the marketing and advertising for their business. If you don't have any capital to invest in your business this holiday season, you're going to have to get creative with social media and guerrilla marketing. So use that to your advantage to build up your store and use your measurement to take you to the next level next year, because it's all about growing your business and being consistent and doing these consistent rhythms to grow your store. Number 2 is to form the right business questions. You won't believe how common this one is, and all the time we find our clients making the wrong questions about their business. They're basing it off a YouTube video they saw. They're using advice from a friend of theirs that is doing so much better in e-commerce because they're doing X, Y, and Z, and they try to apply it on their store and they completely fail. You have to answer the business questions about your business. What are you trying to achieve? What are your goals? Who are you selling to? What are they buying? Why are they buying it? Why is your value proposition better than your competitors? And if you take all of this into consideration and work on your communication, then you can start to form the right business questions. Well, how do you answer those business questions? Well, first off, you need to be measuring every single engagement you have on your website, on your social media, and all of your marketing efforts. If you can measure your marketing and your business performance, you can start forming the right business questions. It's not about answering hundreds of questions, but it's also not about answering one question about getting more sales and more conversions. You're going to have to mix it up, come up with the right business questions, get inspired, and measure and use that data. Because when you have an answer to your business question and you don't do anything about it, then you are losing an opportunity to capture more sales and capture more attention from your prospects coming to your site. Clear collections and categorizations on your website. You won't believe how confusing some of your competitor websites are, and you can't even get down to the right product or the right path on their site, but they're doing better at sales and they're beating you just by having a clear layout on your site, giving the pathways to go into the right collection they're looking for that contains the right products, and actually having a thoughtful experience. Think about building a store. Where are you putting all the aisles? What are you putting on the shelves? You need to take this exercise, write it down on a piece of paper and visualize it. Try to build your virtual store up and get that on your Shopify store so you can have a really good experience. A lot of the time, most website owners get lazy when it comes to this, and they don't think about this because that visual, that metaverse understanding of what's happening in your store online and the experience behind the scenes is really critical, because you don't have those insights unless you're interviewing your customers. So without interviewing your customers, make sure you build up the aisles, you stock your shelves with the right products, and you get feedback from your network and your community and mentors that you have, and get feedback from them. Because if you have a really easy experience in the store, you're going to have more sales and conversion as a result of that, because you want to drive traffic to your store and let them navigate and flow through and find what they're looking for. Because if they're there, they have the intent to purchase something similar to your product and your competitor's product. So don't miss this advantage. Number 4 is to work with influencers. You've probably heard a lot about this, and you've maybe sent products to influencers and you haven't really gotten the results that you're looking for, but you have to think about the end result here. It's not about the conversion here in the sale. It's about the marketing collateral they're going to produce. They're going to create a video clip that you can use on your website. You can use a logo that you've been featured in ABC, and this helps you get more exposure, not only to their audience, but it helps you build trust with your community and the users coming to your website. So look at this as an opportunity to co-brand yourself with an influencer in your industry to get more exposure, and also working with influencers. With the recent partnership of Shopify and YouTube, it's going to be a lot easier for you to engage with influencers on YouTube to get them to open and try your products and review your products, so you can create more and more marketing on your site. In a recent video, I said YouTube is turning us into a studio for e-commerce stores on Shopify to take advantage of YouTube and influencers that have all the production capability and all the lighting equipment to do it themselves. So this is a great avenue to explore, and it is only growing. It was $6.5 billion in 2019 in the US, and Google made over $131 billion in advertising. You can see that is a really big bridge to cover, and it's eventually going to get up to that level too. So you're early. If you're working with influencers now, you're going to have to try it out. And if you know how to work with influencers, you'll have that competitive edge that you can beat at the checkout against your competitors. And number 5, remember, just have fun. If you're not jumping out of bed excited to go to work every single day, to handle all of your customer expectations, handle the customers that are giving you a really hard time, and do it all over again, and just wish about doing this from the beginning because you've learned so much and you want to redo it and redo it and redo it, and you have this continuous urge to improve and maximize, and you more or less you turn into a workaholic because you love it. You love everything about it. If you don't love what you're doing in your e-commerce store, think about your products and how you can find the products that will help you love your store more. Because so you have to find out what's in it for you. Which one of these tips you found the most helpful in your case this holiday season? Drop me a comment here below. Thank you for watching the Shopify marketing tutorial. Every day we're posting new videos and we're investing hundreds of thousands of dollars to make content exclusively for you. So be sure to subscribe and share this on your social networks and let the word out. The best marketing content is found on Zima Media.